Hello, hello. Hey there. This is Jenny of Blissfully Balanced. And if you're watching this video, that means that we met at the Holistic Expo this past weekend, and either you filled out a raffle slip for the biofeedback giveaway, or you actually sat down and did one of the three, if not all three, biofeedback scans that I offered, whether it was the food, affirmation, or emotional balance. I hope you found your reports very interesting. And I wanted to make this video to one, pick a raffle winner because yes, we have to see who is going to be the winner of the EVOX $150 session. So we want to pick a raffle winner. And also, I did get a few emails about the reports with some questions. So I just wanted to clarify some of the information on the reports so you know how to understand them, because I know at the expo you are being bombarded by tons of vendors and a lot of information, and it was just like a lot thrown at you in a short amount of time. So I'm going to go over each of the three biofeedback scans to help you, now that you've had some time to process your reports and really understand them. And you want to stick around to the end of this video so that I can pick our raffle winner. So let me just share my screen with you, and I'm going to jump into all three of the biofeedback scans that I offered at the expo. Okay, great. So this is an example of what the food scan looks like. It's a 10-page report that will have the foods broken down into the different categories, right? And so as you could see, in each of these different categories, okay, I'm just going to go to the top here. The higher the numbers all at the top that are positive, those are all the foods the body wants, okay? Anything with a positive number is something the body wants and is most coherent with. And the higher the number, the more your body wants those particular foods. When you start to see the negative symbol here, all of these are stressors. These are all foods that the body finds stressful. And these are the foods you'd want to eliminate or reduce from your diet. Okay. And then occasionally, you might not see it in this example, but if you see any zeros in your report, like they're all zeros, then those are just the body's way of saying a little bit of a neutral response, like, yeah, it's positive. You can still eat it, but your body's just not super crazy about it, and that's fine. It's still considered a positive. I'm going to move on to the flower essence scan. This was the one that came with the bottle, the emotional balance scan. Okay. And so we checked your body and asked your body, out of all the flower essences, what were the top five that your body specifically wanted the most to help balance any emotions that were out of balance. Okay. So each of these flowers, they all have different descriptions below. Okay. And when you read this, you'll see, like, sometimes in most of them you're going to see where it says positive and negative. Positive is what is in the bottle. Positive is the balancer that's found from these flower essences, okay? Because these flowers can help regulate emotions. So anything with a positive is what the flower offers, flower essence. And then anything that says negative condition, that's the stuff that it's picking up. You know, we all have our negative emotions. So if it was picking up a lot of anger or sadness or fear, just remember too, some of us experienced that earthquake on that Friday. So that could be mixed in there. There was just a lot of emotions going on. So, I invite you to analyze the report with really how were you feeling and how are you feeling. And the bottle is meant to help balance some of that stuff that's going on in the body. And then lastly, we have the affirmation scan. So the affirmation is going to look for what are the highest affirmations of about 200 affirmations. What are the ones your body wants to work on the most? Okay. And you see them listed in numerical order. And these are the things your body wants to work on. So yes, you may agree with these statements, right? But there is some kind of like a stress associated there. So I'll give an example. If you're stressing about money, you may have a lot of affirmations about how to not be so stressed with money. You might have something like, "I deserve all the money I receive." If you find that you're stressing about money, or "I am confident and calm when I have money." But if you're stressing about, let's say, a relationship, right? Maybe what relationship? It might be your parents, relationship with your parents, and it says, I forgive my parents for their imperfections, or I am free to express my truth in a relationship. I'm able to be sensitive and vulnerable in a relationship, because these are things that you're not doing, so that your body wants you to work on these things. And the same with our health. If we're having stress about our health, then maybe some of your affirmations are a little bit revolving around that. So it's all energy. And all we're doing in these biofeedback scans is asking your body, what does it want the most based on your body specific energy. So it's all specific to you. And I should also mention, just because we're looking at this right here. So I mentioned this to some of you whose numbers were really high, but when you see range, range is your body's threshold for how much stress you can handle. And we want the range to be somewhere between 5 and 20. Okay. Some people's numbers were like really, really high. That means your body's way overstressed. And it could be because you were at the expo and you were just very overstimulated. But, I invite you to look at that range number and see what is your range. And if it's over 20, then you got to calm it down a little bit. Okay. It means your nervous system is very stressed out. And if it's under 5, so there's a few people who there were under 5, and it just kind of means the opposite, that your body can be very tired and very depleted. And you need to just kind of work on getting more of that sleep and rest. Same if you're overstimulated too, right? Just wanted to give that as some information there. And my contact information is here. If you have any questions, email or reach out. Some of you already have, and I hope that you found this video to be a little bit more helpful in clarifying and understanding the information from your reports. All right, great. Now that we've taken care of understanding our reports, we can move on to picking our raffle winner. So the raffle winner for this year is going to receive a free EVOX session valued at $150. EVOX is an amazing therapy that helps to release deeply rooted, suppressed emotions, whether it's anger, fear, sadness. It's a therapy that helps to send biofeedback frequencies to the body so that a person can feel lighter and more peaceful and really do some inner work and healing on themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick one of our raffle winners. We had a lot of entries, so I'm gonna be fair to everyone and really mix it up here. All right, and the winner of the EVOX session is Gabby, congratulations, Gabby. I'm going to reach out to you, and you will have 24 hours to claim your prize. Okay. If I don't hear from you, hear back, then I will be picking another winner, but it's going to be 24 hours from when you receive this email. Okay. So I will try to get in touch, and congratulations. And to everyone, if EVOX is something that interests you, or if you thought what we did in a few minutes at the booth is really cool, imagine what a whole session would look like. But maybe you have questions, you're not really sure what is it that I really do in office. So I invite you to schedule a free phone consultation to answer any and all of your questions, and even your report. If you still have questions about your report, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help explain anything that you might need help with there as well. And so I hope you had a great time at the expo. It was really great to meet you, and I wish you all the best on your wellness journey.